消えない鎖その手で壊して
Think about it. Ninjas, boobies, and panty shots. Nothing works better for an anime, right? Well, that's true. And Senran Kagura evidences these awesome aspects of life in one awesome, delicious, ecchi show. Gotta say, man, even though Senran Kagura has no nudity, this particular title might just be one of the most fanservice-filled anime I've ever watched. Everything is made to appeal to my inner urges. Every single action scene is filled with delicious female skin and colorful underwear. Weird how we don't get full body nudity. The second season has naked titties with nipples and all, but not here. Yes, the world was not ready for the full potential and awesomeness this show had to offer back in 2013.
We were just training in our swimsuits a few minutes ago, so how come we have to change into different ones?
Fun and work are two separate things.
The anime is all about hot girls fighting as shinobis in a world that very much resembles modern-day Japan. Well, these ninja girls fighting their barriers and alternative dimensions to keep the damage to a minimum. One aspect that definitely is different from real life would be the normal states most girls have been blessed with. I mean, wow, those melons are huge. Like, what are they eating? Oh wait, I know. They eat those big sushi rolls. Anyhow, this is the real deal when it comes to anime boobs. The character design is amazing, and it definitely shows how this is an anime filled with fanservice. It's ingenious that they kept it PG-13 while delivering so much female awesomeness for me to fantasize about. So, all that aside, what is the story about? Well, for starters, we're lucky enough to actually get a half-decent narrative about our good ninja Hades as they fight against their evil counterparts. Granted, this is definitely a more character-driven show, which works rather well with the lighter tone and the abundance of ecchi scenes. I prefer comedies when it comes to such educational content. The action is cool and all, but it only serves the purpose of giving us even more fan service, as our busty ninjas tend to have revealing battle uniforms. The show is self-aware of its cheesiness, and it's using it as an accessory to make the anime even more immersive and fun than it initially was.
Playing is an important part of training.
We get this narrator guy explain to us the weirdness which often transpires on the screen, also making some witty remarks on its silliness. He often points out how not much makes sense in this universe, while also making fun of certain situations, even explains why some things have to happen for the show to incorporate as much fan service as possible. In short, the narrator kinda breaks the fourth wall, and he is a welcome addition to the show. Senran Kagura is mostly comedy, with traces of action to keep the story going, while mostly focusing on character interactions. It is fun to see these girls flirt and fight with each other, because of course they ultimately do these activities in their swimsuits. So yeah, I'm all for girl talk and stuff, as long as it leads to one of them grabbing some titties.
Damn straight. Next time those heavy Joe broads show up, I'm gonna put the squeeze on them like this!
Oh boy.
We have an interesting and unique cast of characters. Even the bad ninjas are well developed and have fun personalities, on top of being fitting antagonists to our cheerful bunch of shinobi. I also like the obvious contrast between the two rival organizations. While one is portrayed as fun and kinda innocent, despite their profession, the bad ninjas are surrounded by darkness and mystery. Their base is this evil, dark-looking castle, and their training grounds look like death traps. Even the weather seems to always be gloomy on the dark side of the shinobi life. And yet despite all that, the anime tries to show the perspective from both sides. The evil ninjas seem kinda cool if you ask me. They have similarly weird habits and personalities, also being blessed with nice figures and big titties. Not all of them, unfortunately, but for the most part, double D implants seems to be the norm for all teenage ninja girls, regardless of their affiliations. Before I touch myself some more in regard with the girls, I want to at least mention their sensei. This dude reminds me of Kakashi, not only his appearance but personality as well. He's just so chill and confident in his abilities that it would surprise me if he wasn't initially designed to remind us of Naruto's famous sensei. He does not do much in the show besides organizing and keeping the girls in line. In a way, he also reminds me of Jerry from Totally Spies, the cartoon I'm rewatching right now. I might do a review on that amazing piece of art soon. But as always, anime takes priority, especially ecchi ones. So, Senran Kagura is about ninjas, ninjutsus, and titties. A perfect premise to incorporate some weird outfits and techniques into otherwise normal teenage life of our girls. The show starts with a girl that seems to be the main character-ish. Again, every single shinobi gets a screen time. But based on Asuka's personality and backstory, I say it is safe to assume that she's more or less the one we are supposed to root for. I tried to buy her figurine a few years back. You know, the one with her colorful swimsuit. It was an amazing artwork, but sadly it was unavailable at the moment. Why do I mention this? Well, first of all, I like collecting sexy figurines. I got a bunch of naked figurines in my collection, by the way. And second of all, Asuka is very hot. And she's cute and innocent, and very, very mature hot. Maybe because of her huge boobs. That look good. Anyway, she's the one that introduces us to the secret world of shinobi, and it is through her perspective that we meet her fellow sexy classmates. From the superficial research I've done so far, I found out Senran Kagura is based off a rather popular series of video games, so it should be no wonder how interesting and well designed every female character. They had games to build upon, and every girl does have a unique appeal to her figure and weapons. The sequel to the anime takes it to the next level in every single way possible. It introduces 2 more teams of ninjas on top of new villains. Also, the second season has nudity. I was kinda disappointed as the original title does not let us see the whole package, but my sorrow came to an end as I got to see them titties dance free and happy in the second season of Senran Kagura. Gotta admit, Asuka looks better naked. As I was saying, we quickly get introduced to the colorful 5 members of the good shinobi team. After running into Homura, our cute little ninja makes her way to her school. Homura proves to be the boss of the evil ninja team.
This is like the best view ever!
Mine's not bad either. So you're from Asakusa?
And kinda becomes Asuka's rival, which I guess it worked well enough. Pretty much every single girl from the team gets to meet her counterpart in the evil ninja associations. And it was interesting to see them improve as a fighter, while they are challenged on their own strength and preferable techniques. Asuka is kind of a big deal in the shinobi world, thanks to her grandpa, who was a legendary ninja, Hattori Hanzo. She has quite a weight to carry on her shoulders, as the legacy of her family is in her clumsy hands.
Grandpa's honor is riding on my success. I have to do my very best.
Yeah, it turns out Asuka ain't exactly a prodigy. She barely passes her exams.
Well, this is impressive. You earned the lowest possible passing grade on your test. I've never seen anything like it.
Asuka also seems to have problems with the standard summoning technique. And here would be another case to make that she's the protagonist of the series based on her summoning creature, which naturally is a frog. Just like Naruto, right?
What? You summon freaking frogs? No, that can't be true. You're just teasing me.
I like how the show used even this opportunity to give us some sweet fan service, as Asuka is afraid of frogs and she has to familiarize herself with them in her underwear.
I swear you are the worst friends on the planet.
I love anime. It was a mistake, but it's the best mistake ever made in history of mankind. Now I got a few more hotties to talk about, and I decided to start with the Soul Lady, Ikaruga.
You should know better than to run in through the school's front gates.
Guess I just got excited because I've been away for so long.
It's sort of weird how anime has made the Soul Lady archetype. It's usually this tall, slender brunette with boob jobs, of course. Well, still tall and brunette. I think I found my type. Kagura is also stuck up and a control freak. It's all about duty and honor for her, and I like this type of chicks. Would marry that. She also has the class rep vibe, due to her being the leader of the group. Kinda reminds me of Yui Kotegawa, who was my waifu in the To Love franchise. Needless to say, I like Ikaruga even more than Asuka.
But I won't be able to forgive myself until I've been disciplined. Go on, Sensei. Punish me however you see fit.
But you know who likes them both? Katsu. Energetic, blonde lesbo, with even bigger tits than the rest. I like anime girls. I can't seem to find anywhere else such beautiful inflated dolls. Katsu's usually busy molesting Asuka and teasing Ikaruga. So yeah, she's basically the male audience in a sexy body. She can fight pretty well. And from what I've seen so far, Katsu does not use any weapons.
I'm just trying to get a whiff of your intoxicating scent, that's all. It's spicy and jam-packed full of pheromones.
Oh, I want to smell too!
I love how she gets her ass kicked by her rival. It was nice to see her be able to acknowledge defeat and even motivate herself to improve her skills instead of complaining about her loss.
Yeah, I understand!
Katsuragi!
What's going on? Is it time for lunch already?
She's in trouble!
There's also Hibari and Yagyu. I've mentioned them together because they seem to be in love, or more or less Yagyu is very protective of Hibari. Anyhow, these are the chicks I like the most. But hey, if I can get some Yuri here, it would be awesome. I give Senran Kagura a 7.8 out of 10 if you like animated titties. This anime is just for you. I sure do.